is on gentrification in Nashville and the identification and a few solutions found during some research. So here goes nothing. Should we consider the negative effects of neighborhood gentrification? I'd like to start this speech with a quote from a Nashville resident that is seeing the effects of the issue impact their community. They are changing a lot around for the rich, I believe. Basically, they are asking people to give up their homes for a little amount of money and pushing you to the outskirts of the metro. Are Nashville's neighborhoods in a war for their history and soul? Is this all over the name of more housing, touristy streets, and trendy squares? This is sometimes what it feels like as you drive around our once historic Nashville neighborhoods like Edgewood, Inglewood, Donaldson, or even Sylvan Park. The list goes on. These were once so vibrant with local, genuine soul and architecture. Now they stream with tall, skinny houses, not one much different than the next. In this speech, I plan to discuss the negative effects of Nashville's gentrification, as well as to show a few solutions that have been proposed in local and national studies to fix and deter the cause and effects of continued gentrification. These studies I have come across and research point to many of the same points I've personally always felt when seeing these newfound developments around Nashville, and other cities for that matter. Renovation without gentrification, raising and using local capital for the local community members to have more control, and a form of building in resilience along with upgrading the community at large is the total goal in new development. However, a far too recognizable movement has been taking place in our Nashville neighborhoods. This problem not only felt around the cities, but also throughout popular, once affordable cities across America. As the young professionals migrate into the metros with young families and out of the suburbs, the chronic housing shortage is dramatically increasing. This trend now has opened the door for investors targeting a quick flip in order to make a buck. Them, along with other large corporate investments pumping money into apartments and multifamily housing, have many times used tactics to displace or outbid local populations for the land and homes within Nashville. This problem has already been heightened in recent times with the addition of short-term rentals, taking many houses once available off the local market, which only burden the already weak affordable housing market as investors continue to maximize profits. Solutions that have been proposed in research and being implemented into other cities now, like ours, we could follow these guides, are such as follows: growing with new development codes and constructs to keep our communities affordable and lessen the short-term rental permits given out. Develop more awareness for this issue and forward thinking before developing to make sure it doesn't happen. Raise local capital to sustain local communities. Upgrade parks, transport, and community centers. Develop community building activities that center around specific history of the local areas. With these and other changes, we could start to see some change in our favor. Overall, development is part of life within an urban area. However, the brash removal of the local community inside these areas is a trend that isn't sustainable in our vibrant community. It removes the local soul that originally made the city so attractive, replacing it with much the same as the next city down the road. With some or all proposed solutions, cities around America have been able to push local communities to the forefront of the growth conversation. Here in Nashville, we could be doing the same and much more to curb this issue.